Hey again. In the previous video, we did design for our layout and we added ListView and we designed also the ticket. We designed in this way, which have title and description. Now what I want to do in this video, I want just fill it with dummy data, which doesn't make any sense. So to get started, let me just go to the here and create a new class. This class, I will suppose will hold the information about nodes. So I say nodes, okay? I give it name a node. So here, what do you think as a node as object? So if I say node, single node, what do you think this one will have? It should have three properties if I work with a database. First, it should have variable for node ID. So you say node ID. Okay, let me follow the naming convention. Node ID, I suppose this one should be integer, and initial value doesn't have anything, and also have three of these. I have also a variable for the node's name. Okay, node's name, I suppose is string, again doesn't have anything, initial value null. I also have variable node's description, should have string and doesn't have anything, initial value is null. Yeah, that's three properties that I needed to show up. So first thing you have to think about it. First you design your list view, then you design your ticket, then what the ticket need. Ticket need title and need description. I define title and description. I added ID because the ID is the way for me later on to update the ticket. So I define here my constructor. The constructor take three parameters. Take the ID. The constructor also take the node's name, and constructor also take node description. This is three properties, and for sure I just need to set them. So this should be this dot node's ID equal the coming node ID for the class. See how much the object analytics is important now. So if someone told you object int is not good, so don't follow them. Wait, sorry, I have to use all these small, so I just avoid any calling error. I just don't know why I did it. So node's name, node name, I think equal the node name, and for sure I have the third properties, which is this dot node description should contain node description. So this is my nodes. What I go to the main activity, and here I would add list of nodes. So let me just as a dummy data, I define here my list view. So I say variable should be list for list of nodes, list for nodes. Okay, and this list of nodes should be array list of string, array list of the nodes, because I have a class of nodes. So array list of nodes should be doing in this way, and as initial value you could give it like equal null initial value. So this is just you define your array list. I define, hey, I have array list, and this array list, so maybe this way of defining is not correct. You could use this way, just direct, I think, just because you create a new instance from that one. Yes, here you go, you just define an instance of array list. So array list, you just add three elements inside it. Let me suppose add dummy data, and I suppose, hey, array list dot add, I'm adding inside it, so I'm adding nodes inside it, and this node should take three parameters. First the ID, second one the title, so meet professor, and the third one is the description. Let me suppose any description you have it. I would use this description that I already have. It's too much text, and also it's good for me to reuse it, because make it like easier for me to I just install this text. Why take it from here? Why don't take it from here? Sometimes we do things like, yeah, let me take this text here. So this is for the first one, and going back to my main activity, I just add this nodes, whatever not semicolon, just add 3 of these, just 3 elements. Maybe you want to add more, please go ahead, just add 3 elements. So the ID number 2, ID number 3, ID number 2 meet doctor, this one meet friend, whatever, just 3 nodes, friend. Okay, for now just 3 elements. So now I have the data. So see how we work with ListView. First define ListView, define the ticket, then define the data. Now the important part, I want to take this data and add it inside this ListView. How I do that? First of all, I have to define a new class. So I just name it adapter. So you said, hey, inner class, this should be inner class, and this class should be like my notes adapter. This one should be responsible for adapting your work. So as initial thing, I don't have anything as input, but I'm just inheriting something, name it base. This one, name it base adapter. Why base adapter? This class already been implemented and it's responsible for working with adapt data from this format to the ListView. So for sure you have to have a constructor, and this constructor also you need base adapter and constructor, so you need to call the super constructor. This is what we know all the time. But wait a second, I have a constructor. Well, this constructor may take, constructor, I would suppose this constructor will take array list of nodes, okay, to make my work like more professional. I say, hey, yes, I am here getting input list. So I say list nodes, and this one I just get it as input. Make sure you already define list here something about this list. So this list nodes, and you just say, hey, this dot list nodes or call this nodes. You just like passing the data to this adapter. Why? Because when later on you want to pass data, it's really easy to pass it. You could list node adapter to make it like easy to read for you, so you don't confuse with that name and this name. So now if you see, hey, he give you error, he say, hey, you need to implement specific methods. If you see all these methods, you need to implement them. If I select first one, shift, select all of these methods, he will ask me to implement all these methods. I thought I will take this code and move it up and try to understand the method one by one. Okay, let me start from this one. Get item, you return a specific item. He say any item may be returned. So it's basically, he will get the possession and he will return the item. So basically you say, hey, return the item according the possession, which is B0. This one should be defined as a possession. This one, get item by ID. I'm not using this item anymore, and I don't know why it use it, but basically return for it whatever it get here. If you get here P0, name it P0.2 long. Why too long? Because he need return value as a long. It depends on what's too long. Okay, make sure on this way. It depends on the name you have it here. If you have it something named possession, make sure you use the word possession here. Now this is important part you have to think about it. Get account. The adapter have to know how many items you want to load. So if I receive 5 elements here, I have to tell him, hey, I want to load 5 elements. So I have to return the size of whatever I get. So I say the size. So what will happen if I get a 3 element here, I send it, the adapter, base adapter will directly call this method. Say, hey, this one have 3 items. So let me call this method 3 times. Again, he will, first thing he will read this method, get account. He will understand you have 3 elements. He say, okay, I will call this method 3 times. What this method will do get view, will show view. What he will do, this method, will get the item and get the XML file. Take your items, whatever text you have it, followed with this one and inject it inside the ListView, and he will continue. This is good start. So to connect between the code and the view, I have to define something, name it my view. So I say it my view, and I name it, I say layout inflator, or I think this one's something new, dot inflate. Okay, what this thing mean? That's mean, hey, I want to fill this XML ticket with this code. So first of all, I need to connect with this ticket. How to connect this ticket? I have to say layout inflator dot inflate. This XML ticket, where is live? Resource layout ticket. So I say R dot layout dot ticket. This is my ticket. Okay, then the second parameter null, I send it, or you could send them the group one, p2 he name it, you could name it the group. So you get it now. So now I need the element that I want to add it here. Now my view will represent this ticket in the code. So now I want to get the element. So that's good. I could get the element. I have it here. I say, hey, where's my element? I say variable like the note one, or I could say name it my note. Oh, cool. Whatever element he selected. This one will be position. If they name it position, get it as a position. If they name it P0, get it as a P0. Whatever they name it for you. So just take the name. Okay, now I have the view. I have the item that I want to display. So when this one have 3, if he call first like 0, this one will be index 0. I will get item that I have in the 0, which is this one. I need to get the 0 here, fill this ticket with the information of the 0, pass it or inject it inside the list view. So how I do that? Really easy process. First of all, if I go to the ticket, I see what I have. I have this one, this text view, which is this one. Let name it text view. Let me name it text TV title. Okay, title. And this one I will name it TV description. TV description. Okay. And okay, I want to access to this elements. Really easy process. Just go here and say, wait, you have my view, which is my view. This one will represent my view in the code. Let me access to it. Okay, I say, hey, my view, which is this one. There is many way. Let me start the basic one. My view dot the name of the text view, which is text view title dot text. Oh, cool. Whatever you want to add in it. I have this one information inside it. So I say dot. If I just select dot, I have information about name. Hey, add the name here. Same thing. My view dot TV description dot text. Add the my note dot the note. I name it note description. Should be note. So now yes, I have the ticket. I have item. Getting the item, add inside the ticket. Very basically, he need to return the view. So he need me to return this one for him. I say, hey, return that view, and that is. We will talk later on about the button for add and update. So this is very easy process to know how to inject element in the adapter. So now you have everything ready. Just hey, let me set up my adapter. So how to set up the adapter? First of all, just go here. I have the element, define instance from adapter. I say variable my nodes adapter will be a new instance from adapter. This adapter will take information about the node as a constructor. So send the node for him. So you just get a new instance. This instance will go here. He get whatever you send. He initialize it, and that is. So your adapter now they have information about your data. Now you want to set this adapter to what? To this list view. So what's the name of this list view? Doesn't have any name, any ID. So let me name it list view nodes. Okay. So should this list view have a list view nodes? Okay. So that means this list view will hold all the information about all the nodes. We will have it in the code. So really easy and basic process to set up this thing. So you just go back here and your main activity. So you have this one list view dot. You set adapter. You say set adapter. Hopefully set. Oh, it's just I think they just updated to adapter only. So adapter, and yeah, you're done. Very basic process. Let me just run it and make sure. Here we go. Yes, that's great. See, he just loaded all the tickets now. So now, yes, we are good and everything sounds great. Maybe the ticket here, I didn't like this way how he appeared these elements like 20 by 20. But he tried to fold them here. You could add some space here, like spacing here before them. If you don't like them. So I'll say, hey, this is space. I want it always to take like a match. The width for it will take match parent, but also see how it's good. How it's do it? You just do it match parent, and this one, if you see it, just increase them maybe 20. I didn't like it 20. It's too small. 20. What about 40 and 40? Yeah, sound good to me. 20, 40 and 40, and this one make it 40 and 40. But yeah, I think now they should sound good to me. But if you see this line, like he take all the screen, it is better to say, hey, this line weight will be specific time. But no, yes, I think they are good. I think they are good. If I want to change them in the design, I would change the height of them. Maybe change them to 30, if maybe, or 20. Just make it nicer. Yeah, yes, I think this is 20. Not always our design will be good. Sometimes we need to change it, and always we add little bit spacing between them. So I just select this one and say, hey, this one I want you to add Android padding or margin to the right, like specific amount to make it nicer. Yeah, this is like very basic process how to fill out the element like with the data, and we will use same pattern a lot. So yes, here is it. Did you see why I added the space? The space helped me to add space before them and make this space taking match parent, so all the remaining space will be followed with the empty while these still using. I will run it here. I will not rerun the app because I just changed XML only. So if you change only XML, you don't need to rerun complete the app. You just need to run the XML and you're done. Hey, what he complain about? He complain about this one should be PT, I think. Yes, I think. Yeah, PT, because I just didn't mention PT. So he was, hey, why you define it without giving me PT? I'm not taking this one. So yes, always adding, always there is bags, but making our code nicer and clean will be very amazing for us. So yes, here we done, and thank you for watching, and see you next.